how to work and talk at the same time. Trust me, you're going to lose yourself in having conversation with one particular client when you have a group of girls doing, and the conversation is so sweet. I have to say it like that. It's so sweet. You completely forget and lose in time that you have 9 other girls to do. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Chanelly767. Hope everybody's having a blessed day today. On today's episode of Makeup Artist Advisory by Chanelly767, we are going to talk about how to work fast. Now, just a few disclaimer. Everything I mention under this series is my personal experience working in the beauty industry for 14 years. And I just want to share with you my tips, tricks, technique getting from point A to success. So you want to learn how to work fast because you want to book large group. For example, like wedding, music video, or large models of girls for a photo shoot. But you have no idea how to work fast and even where to start. So today we're going to focus on the PowerPoint, where and how to work fast. So the first one we're going to talk about is practice. I keep saying practice so many times. I swear from the first episode to now I keep saying about practice, practice, practice. Get a group of your family, friends, or acquaintance and gather like 5-10 of them and tell them, hey, I want to start booking bigger gig, like from weddings or photo shoots or music video. But in order for me to book this large group, I need to practice in working fast. So once again, practice is always number one. You need to practice, practice, practice. And once you master working with a large group of people for a small amount of hour, then you can go ahead and book the large party that you always dream about, especially for wedding. So the next point we're going to talk about is set up. You need to set up exactly how you work on the table. So let's say you start with the brows, then you move to the eyeshadow, then the liners, then the foundation. Before the foundation, you need to prep the skin, and then you have the foundation, the contour, blush, setting powder, finishing powder, lips, and then lashes. Remember, if you put in your lashes last, then your lashes need to be last. Don't put the lashes next to the eyeshadow when you know you put in the lashes last. You need to set up how you work and take out everything from your makeup bag and put on the table. Do not hold anything in your makeup bag, because if you keep anything in your makeup bag, when it's time for you to use that product, you're going to leave your setup and go and find whatever you leave in your setup bag, and all that is killing time consuming. Because remember, anytime you have a large groups doing, you only have that much time to finish all the girls. Let's say if you have 10 girls, you have 4 hours to do 10 girls. Yes, girl, it does be that serious. Then the next step, you need to know how to work from right to left. Even if you have a small space to work in it, because you'll never know where they put you to work, you have no idea. You need to, if you're a customer working from right, set up from the right. If you're a customer working from the left, set up from the left. Imagine you work from the right and you set up from the left. You like crossing your hand over trying to, do a makeup application. So all that is going to slow down the makeup application, slow down the process, because you're never accustomed from working from the left. You normally work from the right. Set up your station how you comfortable setting up your station from day one. If you work from the right, set up from the right. If you work from the left, set up from the left. Then the next point is lights. I keep talking about lights. Yes, once again, I did mention it's not important, or I'm not forcing you to go and buy a ring light. But if you're a makeup artist honestly, girl, it's necessary to have a ring light, especially if you're freelancing. You can always trust a ring light to give you the exact light that you want for a makeup application. And when you freelance it, once again, you have no idea in which room they're going to put you in. You're going in a room with dim lights, and it's very complicated for you to apply the makeup application. Allow me to demonstrate. You having dim light applying a makeup application. You see, so basically this is dim light. This is the light that you're working with applying the makeup application right now. So you trust in this light. Imagine when the lights come on, either the model is going to be having a lot of foundation which is too white or too dark. So always trust the ring light to give you that natural and perfect light, no matter even if you're in a dark room or a bright room with a bright light. See, it's that easy. Trust me, guys, you need a ring light. Ring light always give you the exact light that you want and looking for, and it never fails. Then you need to be consistent. Yes, why consistent have to be doing and working fast? Yes, because if you normally do a foundation routine starting with the eyes and then the rest of your face, and because you're panicking, you never practicing working with large girls before, so you just decide, okay, you're gonna do the foundation and then eyes first, you're setting up yourself for disaster. If you're never accustomed of doing something, don't try it on the client, the actually paying client. If anything that you want to try for the first time, I recommend you try it on yourself or practice on your friends or family or acquaintance that you know. Never do it first on hand on a paying client or a paying customer. So you need to be consistent. If you're always doing the eyes and then the foundation, then stick to it. Even if you have a large group of girls doing their makeup, if you always starting from the eyes and the foundation and everything else falls in place, then continue doing it. Never say, okay, you're panicking, you need to go faster. So you have to start doing the full face and then the eyes. If you never do it, girl, don't do it. Then the next point I want to bring is learn how to work and talk at the same time. Now this is very difficult because some makeup artists, they normally prefer silence for an hour. Some makeup artists, especially like me, I always like talking and communicating with my clients, but only talk when I have to, when it's necessary, because there are times when certain makeup application that I need to apply, I really need to focus, I need to be quiet, and I also need the client to stay one place so I can concentrate in what I'm doing. But always you need to practice one more time. Keep on practicing. You need to practice how to work and talk at the same time. Trust me, you're going to lose yourself in having conversation with one particular client when you have a group of girls doing, and the conversation is so sweet. I have to say it like that. It's so sweet. You completely forget and lose in time that you have 9 other girls to do. So, and by the time you're supposed to start another girl, you just finishing the eyes because you lose yourself in having a conversation with the client. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you can communicate and talk to your client, but know when to talk to and keep it minimum. Keep the conversation minimum. All right? So the next step I want to bring across is practice sanitation before and after. Now you're going to ask why sanitation have to do with working fast. It have everything to do with working fast. You need to sanitize your station before and after, and keep in mind you need to sanitize also your products before and after every client that sits on your chair and makeup application that you do. Imagine you have 5 girls. Remember, you're going into all these products 5 times. You're going into products more than 5 times for 5 different girls. So that's why you always have to be sanitizing after each and every client. Sanitize all your press powder. Sanitize all the hot surface area, like the covers of the surface areas, your brush tools, the handle. Sanitize your brushes, sanitize the chair your client sits on, the apron that you use on her, yourself, sanitize your hand. Each and every client should be sanitized as well when they're sitting in your chair. It have everything to do it, because remember, you going in these palettes, all your palettes, a lot, because you have a group of girls to do. So you need to sanitize always. So the last and final tip I want to bring across is have enough disposable and tools. This is very important. If you have a large group of girls, it's better you have disposable. I'll be honest. Like, for example, have disposable mascara one, eyeliner, lip gloss, and lipstick liner. Have a lot of disposable, so you know you just use it once and then you throw it away. If you do not have disposable, at least have enough brushes, you know. Like, if you have 5-10 girls, you have 5 brushes. If you have 10 girls, you have 10 brushes. When I mean 10 brushes, like 10 foundation brush, 10 blending brush, 10 eyeshadow brush. Have enough brushes, so once you use that tools, all the brushes and tools for that client, you put it separated in a dirty compartment, and you never mix it together with your clean compartment. And also, one more time, I'm always saying this: whenever you have large girls, always work with extra brushes, you understand? So if you have 5 girls, you have 5 foundation brush, add another 5 more. The reason for that, because sometimes, you know, the brush fall down, or the brush fall long in something that mixed with the makeup and on top of something. So you always say, you have an extra brush, it's fine. So that brush that fall long, you put it aside, you don't use it again, or you don't sanitize it again, you put it aside and you take a backup brush. So it's always good to work with extra brushes, and always good to have disposable. The foundation, some people like to use foundation brush, some people like to use the beauty blender. The beauty blender is very good, but sometimes some people like to give away the beauty blender, but we all know that beauty blender tend to be a little pricey. Why don't you use the disposable wedge to apply the foundation, and then you throw it away? So that's it on my tip on how to work fast. I hope this video was very helpful. You learned something, you understand where I'm coming from, and then until the next time, my beautiful people, keep it locked.